Hi friends, once again welcome back in our educational YouTube channel, that is Precise Electronics, and Facebook page, that is also Precise Electronics. Friends, in previous video lecture we had studied 4-bit synchronous counter, that is also known as 4-bit parallel counter. In this counter, all flip-flops are clocked simultaneously, and because of this the speed of counting is more than 4-bit ripple counter. But as more number of components are required, the cost of this counter is also more than ripple counter. In this video lecture we are going to study the next type of counter, that is down counter. Now what is down counter? A counter in which the counter progresses from 1 to 0. It is a 4-bit counter. We are going to study 4-bit down counter. The last stage, the 16th stage, will be 1111. But in this case, the first stage is 111, and the counter progresses from high to low. So, at the 16th clock pulse, the output of counter will be 0000, and then it starts counting from its initial. The next pulse, when the next pulse appears, the output of counter will be 1111. So it is down counter, 4-bit down counter. At the initial stage, output of counter will be 1111, while the remaining in other counters, the output of counter at the initial stage will be 0000. Now, logic diagram of 4-bit ripple counter. The logic diagram of 4-bit ripple counter is now going to display on your screen. From this diagram, it is clear that in the 4-bit counter, the 4 flip-flops are used, and all these 4 flip-flops are JK flip-flop, whose both J and K inputs are connected to the plus VCC. So obviously all these flip-flops are in toggle mode, so all these flip-flops are T flip-flop. The clock input is applied to the clock input terminal of first flip-flop. All these flip-flops are negative edge triggered JK flip-flop, because bubble indicates it is a negative and triangle indicates it is a A, so it is negative edge triggered JK flip-flop. In this case, A drives B, B drives C, C drives D. So it is also a ripple counter. But there is one modification. That modification is that instead of A, the complement of A drives the clock input of B flip-flop. In 4-bit ripple counter, A drives clock input of B, B drives clock input of C, C drives clock input of D, etc. But friends, in this case, complement of A drives clock input of B, complement of B drives the clock input of C, and complement of C drives the clock input of D. So A complement drives B, B complement drives C, C complement drives D, etc. In this case, all flip-flops are made preset. So obviously the preset pulse is used. And in this case also, it is a negative preset because bubble indicates. So by giving a preset pulse, before applying any clock pulse, all flip-flops are in set mode. So the output of counter before applying any pulse, that is initial stage, is DCBA is equal to 1111. DCBA 1, 1, 1 and 1. That is initial stage. Now how this counter counts the clock pulses? At the negative edge of the first clock pulse, first flip-flop toggles, transition of state occurs, and the flip-flop goes into reset mode because it is already set mode. So the transition of state occurs and output of flip-flop goes from high to low, from 1 to 0. So the output of counter at the first clock pulse is DCBA is equal to 1110. A becomes 0. When the next clock appears, at the first clock pulse, B, C, D remain as it is. They will not able to change its state. So they remain in a state mode. So the output of counter at the first clock pulse is DCBA is equal to 1110. When the next clock appears, that is at the negative edge of second clock pulse, once again A flip-flop toggles and the transition of state occurs. And the output of first flip-flop changes from 0 to 1. Output of first flip-flop changes from 0 to 1. But this negative edge, this is a positive edge, 0 to 1. So the output of A changes from 0 to 1, but the complement of A flip-flop changes from 1 to 0. So obviously this is the negative edge. So this negative edge drives the clock input of B flip-flop. So B flip-flop is in toggle mode. Hence the transition of B flip-flop occurs. So output of B changes from 1 to 0. So what is the output at the end of second clock pulse? That is DC remains in a last state, that is 1 1. B changes state from 1 to 0. A changes state from 0 to 1. So output of counter at the second clock pulse is 1101. Next, when the next pulse appears, it is the third clock pulse. When the third clock pulse appears at the negative edge of the third clock pulse, once again A toggles and output of A changes from 1 to 0. Output of A changes from 1 to 0. But B, C, D, all this flip-flop remains in last state. So output of counter at the third clock pulse is 1100. When the fourth clock pulse appears, at the negative edge of the fourth clock pulse, once again A toggles. The output of A changes from 0 to 1. B changes from 0 to 1. As B changes from 0 to 1, the complement of B changes from 1 to 0, that is negative edge, which toggles C flip-flop. So C flip-flop toggles and output of C changes from 1 to 0. So what is the output? That is 1011. At the fourth clock pulse, output of counter is 1011. So this process remains continued. B flip-flop toggles when A flip-flop changes a state from 0 to 1. C flip-flop toggles when B flip-flop changes its state from 0 to 1. And D flip-flop toggles when C flip-flop changes its state from 0 to 1. So thus counter progresses. At the last clock pulse, the output of counter will be 1111. That is our initial stage. That is 4-bit down count. Now we are moving toward the clock diagram, how this clock moves and how the flip-flops, how the counter progresses with each clock pulse. That clock pulse or timing diagram is now going to display on your screen. The 16 clock pulse are applied. There are 16 clock pulses which are now going to display on your screen. At the initial stage, before applying any clock pulse, all flip-flops are made preset. So A, B, C, D, the output of A, B, C, D remains at high level. So that high level indicates by the line which is above the alphabets A, B, C, D. So all these flip-flops are in set mode. So lines are on the top of the alphabets, on the head of the alphabets. When the first clock appears at the negative edge of the first clock pulse, the A flip-flop toggles and transition of state occurs from 1 to 0. There is no change in B, C and D flip-flop. So output of counter is now 1110. When the second clock appears, the negative edge of the second clock pulse, the transition of A occurs. The state changes from 0 to 1, that is positive edge. So the complement changes from 1 to 0, that is negative edge. So it toggles B flip-flop and B changes the state from 1 to 0. So output of counter at this stage is 1101. And the third clock pulse, once again A changes from 1 to 0, but B, C and D remains in last state. So output of counter at this stage is 1100. At the fourth clock pulse, the negative edge of the fourth clock pulse, once again A toggles from 0 to 1, is positive edge. So the complement gives low edge from 1 to 0. So B changes the state from 0 to 1. So complement changes from 1 to 0, which toggles the flip-flop, and it changes state from 1 to 0. So output of counter at the fourth clock pulse is 1 0 1 1. So from this it is clear that B flip-flop changes its state when A flip-flop goes to set mode. C flip-flop changes its state when B flip-flop goes to set mode. The transition of B, that is from 0 to 1. That means when positive edge appears, the complement gives the negative edge. So the transition of next flip-flop appears. So C flip-flop changes its state when B flip-flop changes its state from 0 to 1. While D flip-flop changes its state when C flip-flop changes its state from 0 to 1. That means the flip-flop changes the state only when the previous flip-flop goes into set mode. So this process remain continue. So at the last clock edge, the output of counter changes from the first flip-flop changes its state from 0 to 1. Second flip-flop, that is B flip-flop, changes state from 0 to 1. C changes state from 0 to 1, and D also changes state from 0 to 1. So that is our initial stage. So output of counter at the last clock pulse is 1 1 1 1. So after that, when the next clock appears at the negative edge of the clock pulse, the A toggles and changes the state from 1 to 0. So what is the output? That will be 1 1 1 0. That is our first. So friends, that is clock diagram of down. So in this case, the counter progresses from 1 1 1 1 to 0 0 0 0. Now we are going to study the truth table of down counter. So first number of clock pulses D, C, B, A are the states of flip-flops, states of counters or outputs of counters. So before applying any clock pulse, the all flip-flops are made preset. So the output of counter is 1 1 1 1. When the first clock pulse appears, the output of counter is now 1 1 1 0. Next, it is 1 1 0. When the third clock appears, it is 1 1 0 0. For the fourth, it is 1 0 1 1. That means the output of counter decreases by 1 beat. With every clock pulse, the output of counter decreases by 1 beat. At the 15th clock pulse, the output of counter will be 0 0 0 0. 16th clock pulse appears, the output of counter goes to 1 1 1 1. That is initial stage. At the 17th clock pulse, once again the output of counter is 1 1 1 0. That is down counter. In next video lecture, we are going to study up and down counter. It is a combinational counter in which the counter progresses in upward direction as well as in downward direction. So friends, that is down counter. Keep watching these video lectures. In next video lecture, we are going to study up down counter. So bye, take care, see you again.